pleasure to see everyone today. Well, today what I have going on is we're going to make some good T-bone steaks. I have a couple of them here. I'm going to wash them up real good and then season them real well. And then we also have some jasmine rice. We're going to have some jasmine rice and with some vegetables. I have some peppers, all different type of peppers here, the red peppers. We have the green peppers and the yellow peppers. And over here we have some onions. We have the red onions along with the yellow onions. And we're going to have some cabbage with that. And I have all of my seasonings here. Looks like your mama. I have the complete seasonings. I like to use this one because it's not too salty. And you don't have to add salt and all of that, you know, to give you high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So I recommend that you use the complete seasoning because it comes with everything but the salt. And that's recommended by my doctor as well. Then I have some Sazon along with some garlic salt and some black pepper with some a little bit of seasoning salt. We don't want too much of seasoning salt because, you know, trying to keep that blood pressure down. And yeah, and then we have a little A1 sauce we're going to put on it at the end. And we're going to get this going. And let's show you, you know, a little bit how I throw it down in the kitchen a little bit. So give me just a moment. I'm going to go and wash my steak. Alright guys, I washed my steak up real good. And then now, what I'm going to do is, I had to wash my hands because, you know, you have to be clean guys. So, yeah, you don't want all of that meat stuff on your hands, passing around salmonella. So I'm going to get this foil pan and I'm going to season my meat up real good. And I left a little bit of fat on there, even though I'm not going to eat the fat. I just left it on there to give it some flavor. Give a generous amount of the complete seasoning. just gonna coat the bottom of the pan. And I'm gonna cook it on the back eye because I'm just gonna let that simmer. So we're gonna put that on the back eye and just coat the pan a little bit. And let me finish seasoning up my meat real good. Put that black pepper on there, y'all. I love me some black pepper. So I use black pepper in just about everything. And there's a couple of seasonings that I don't have right now with me. Because I'm not at home. I'm at my daughter's. And I'm just using what she has right now. But she has a lot of good stuff, y'all. So I'm at my daughter's, visiting my daughter. And yeah, so I'm just working with what I have. And I have other seasonings that I would like to use, but I'll come back on another video and show you guys that. But for today, we have all of these good seasonings, and we're going to use those up. We'll add a little garlic salt on there, just a little bit, and then come on, pull. We have a knife, and yeah, so I'm gonna season that up real good. And I'm just gonna use a little bit more black pepper, cause y'all, ooh, I love that black pepper. So, what I'm gonna do now is poke holes in the meat. Okay, because you want the meat to cook all the way through, unless you like your steak rare or medium rare. But I like mine well done. So I'm gonna poke a little bit of holes, and when I marinate it and get some marinating going on, then then I'm gonna pour that marinade on through the whole steak, including the holes. And I even put a couple of holes in the fat that I'm going to trim away later at the end. But for now, I'm just going to, let me get some. Where is it? Yeah, I'm just going to cook it along with the steak. And,
that's the wrong eye.
Huh? Oh, girl. Okay, and so I usually make my own marinade for my meat, and today I'm gonna make some marinade with some Worcestershire sauce. I love using Worcestershire sauce on everything, on all my meat and stuff. It just give it that flavor. And then I'm gonna mix it with some A1 along with my little secret sauce. And so yeah, I'm gonna get that all together. I'm gonna give a little generous amount with that Worcestershire sauce. And I normally make like some lemon pepper marinade as well. It'd be so good, y'all. Ooh. And then I get a little bit of soy sauce sometimes. And add a little soy sauce to it and just make that flavor just And today, I'm just going to use what I have and make it work for me. So, I made that marinade. And then I'm just going to pour it into those holes and let it marinate on in there. While my pan is getting a little moist over there, and just coat it up a little bit, and I'll save the rest of that for later. And I'm gonna put on some hot water for the rice. It's about 1.5 cups of hot water. I'm gonna put it over here and let that just start boiling up, and you know, and that water getting ready. So basically, I'm just gonna make sure I coat this pan up real good. Okay, y'all. Well, my daughter's gonna make the rice, and she doesn't want to make it like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and let her do her thing with that rice. And I'm gonna put my meat while it's marinating and all into the mold and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and flip my meat onto the other side, so that side can start getting seasoned and marinated real well. I'm just gonna poke some holes in there. So, but if you don't want your meat to be well done,
Look,
then you know you can eat your meat how you want. But,
look. Gotta wash the rice.
oh yeah, she's washing her rice, and I was just gonna put the water on for it to start boiling, and while she washes her rice and stuff, but she likes to do it her way, so that's fine with me. And then I'm gonna just season these steaks up. After I poke some holes in it, give it some nice seasoning with that complete seasoning. And do some black pepper. I'm gonna give a nice generous amount of the black pepper, and then I have some seasoning salt. Add a little bit of seasoning salt to it. A little garlic salt. You'll slap your mama. And then some Sazon. Oh, that's gonna turn out really, really good. And I'm gonna put some of the marinating on that side. Let it marinate through them holes. And I normally sit this in the fridge for about an hour or so. But we're gonna go ahead on and rush the process today. And I'm gonna soak that up and let them soak up. There you go, baby. And then I'm gonna start cutting up my vegetables. Can you start cutting up the cabbage for me? And she's gonna cut up that cabbage and clean it up for me real good. Today we just okay, let me just cut this up real quick. Today we got the pre-cut and already vegetables. Let me wash them up real quick. So I'm just gonna cut it up into little pieces or whatever, you know, just for now. Just cut it all up. And I hear my pan getting ready in the back. And I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with these red peppers, these green peppers, and these yellow peppers. Go ahead and get it started with that. Oh yes, all that flavor up in there. I didn't have much time today, so what I did was I just got the vegetables like pre-cut a little bit. And I'll just cut them up a little bit more to my liking. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there as well. Let them simmer on up. And give it a quick stir. And I'm also then I'm gonna get me some thyme and wash. Huh? What? You want more? Okay. All right, and I just washed up me some thyme, and I'm gonna cut this out a little bit. And we're gonna put some of that just in there for the flavor. I like to cook with thyme and parsley. Gives it a lot of good flavor. But today we're going to use some thyme. Don't have to get too much, but we can get some. And we're going to save the rest of this for our cabbage. Gonna stir it up a little bit more. Get all those flavors going. I'm telling you, y'all, that's gonna be so much good. And so, now I'm actually gonna put a little bit more seasoning on the steak. I love a good, well-seasoned steak. So, I'm going to add some more complete seasoning along with some more black pepper. And just a little bit of that more seasoning salt. Some garlic salt. And I don't have any garlic cloves. Do you have any garlic cloves? Okay. So we don't.
Minced garlic.
Oh, okay. I'll use a little bit of that. All right, and then you have a little minced garlic you can also add in there. Keep that moving. Keep all that flavor on in there. I'll take the stems out. Just give it a little flavor. I know I don't keep the whole thing in there. I start taking it some out piece by piece. Just giving them that little flavor, you know. I'm gonna flip that steak on the other side. Ooh wee, y'all can see that it's marinating real good. That's gonna be so much good right there. You said you had some minced garlic?
Yeah.
Good. A little more slap your mama.
Look, this is
And then some more black pepper. And for those who were with me this morning, y'all was hearing me talk about my daughter started her own channel, and so I'm trying to encourage her, y'all, to get her channel going as well. And she's gonna do that very, very soon. But you know, we have a busy schedule as well. So we try to just get in what we can fit in when we can. But she gonna get it up and popping. And y'all gonna be able to see her on there doing some hair and stuff. She do real, real good hair. But okay, it looks like my vegetables, and I coated up real, real good. And excuse me. I'm just going to use a little minced garlic. We don't have any garlic cloves today, but we do have a little minced garlic. I'm going to put on there. And just put it on in there. Marinated on there. That's going to be good, y'all. Put some on the other side. Y'all see how good that's looking? Oh yeah. Like I say, I normally put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate a little bit in the refrigerator. And that's just what. And then normally leave it in the refrigerator for a little while so it can get all those juices and marinate all up in the steak and all up in the flavor of the meat, whichever kind of meat you're cooking. But today it happened to be T-bones. I said, come on, let's go to the store and get us some T-bones, and let's go back to your house and cook them real quick. So that's what we're doing. And thank you. Thank you very, very much. All right, y'all, and this pan has coated real good. So I'm gonna just take these T-bones and transfer them over. And you can also put them inside the oven. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the oven on now. Let it preheat, because we're gonna put that cornbread in there in a minute. So I'm gonna get these steaks going. The rice is over there cooking. Oh yeah, y'all hear that? They're huge, y'all. So I might have to cook one at a time. But we'll go ahead on and poke a little holes in there a little bit. Not touch the pan, because that's a Teflon pan. You don't want to scratch up the bottom of it. So, yeah, we're just gonna put that on in there. Get that going. Turn the eye up a little bit, because I had it on low, just to get that bottom of that pan covered up. And we're gonna make some cornbread muffins. And so, this is gonna be our lunch today, guys. And later on, I might have the cucumber and I might have me a cucumber and tomato with some red onion salad. That's maybe what I have today for dinner, since I am eating a little heavy lunch. So yeah, and you just want to, you know, try to keep everything clean as you go. I'm a big fanatic in keeping everything clean and just, you know, being a clean person. So I'm gonna clean it out a little bit. And we're about to get this cabbage going. So my daughter has already washed up the cabbage and cut it up. I'm just gonna go and fluff this rice a little bit.
Nope.
Cause I
You're
don't,
supposed to let it.
we don't stir it, but we do fluff it. And if any of y'all familiar with cooking, you know what I'm talking about when I say fluff, not stir. Okay. I turned the rice down a little bit because it was cooking a little bit faster than I like. So what I'm gonna do with this cabbage is I normally cook like some turkey necks or some ham hocks and my cabbage and my greens, but today we don't have any, but we do have a little bacon. So I'm gonna throw a couple of thick slices of bacon in there, just to give it that flavor, to give it some flavor. And in that bag, one of them bags over there. You see it? Oh no. Look at this bag. And I got to pick some bananas up when I'm at the store because I eat a whole bunch of bananas in one day. You have to keep your potassium up, and put bananas is a good way to do that. I'm gonna check on these steaks in the back here. I normally don't eat much pork, but I am gonna season my cabbage up with a little bacon to get some flavor. But I try to stay away from meat and pork. I'm not a real big meat eater. I will have meat a couple of times a week, but for the most part, I don't eat meat like that, and I don't eat a lot of pork either. But we're gonna use a little bacon to flavor up that cabbage because I don't have any turkey wings or ham hocks right now. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, that steak is looking good, y'all. It's looking real, real good. Just a little bit in there, yeah. Just gotta keep. And look at this little polka dot, pink polka dot get the plate. That's so cute, y'all. Should be having the cutest little stuff. But yeah, that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna put our food on. Oh man, that steak is looking fire. Mm-hmm. It's looking so good, y'all. I'm gonna let it cook for a few more minutes. It's looking real good. Let me show y'all how it's looking so far. Y'all see that? Uh-huh. It's looking real good. That steak's so huge, it's covering the whole big can. So what I might do is just eat a little bit of that and save the rest for tomorrow. Because I've been craving my cucumber salad. So I may eat my cucumber salad later on for dinner and to save half of that steak for tomorrow. For tomorrow's lunch or dinner. Try not to overeat. Try to eat in proportion. My goal is to eat the palm of my hand. So as for, I know I don't eat the palm of my hand. I'm just saying, you know, that's the proportion size that I'm looking for. But right now, I eat my whole hand. As long as my hand can fit on the plate, then that's what I end up eating. But, yeah, it's been working out for me, you know, and everyone is different. So what works for one person may not work for the other, but it's working for me. That's just what I do to try to keep healthy and try to keep my weight under control. So my daughter has placed out these, the cornbread with the little muffin, on the cornbread muffins.
Bacon at all.
And then, oh, thank you. And then, yeah. And so she put some cupcakes, holders in there so we can have some nice cornbread muffins. And I'm going to put those in the oven right now. So, that's cooking. And this steak, oh man, this steak looking so good, y'all. Look at there. Oh, all that juice. Oh, it's smelling and looking so good. We're going to go ahead and flip that. Looking like Christmas with all them colors. Oh, yeah. So we're going to flip it one more time. And while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and, Pump, where you put the, she cleaned up so fast, y'all. She done put the cutting board and the knife up that quick. Where you put the corn, she done put it up that quick, y'all. She don't be playing. And she like a mama when it comes to cleanliness. Honey, she be on it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some more onions and peppers, and so when that other steak goes in, it's gonna be already ready. And she doesn't really like thyme, so I'm not gonna add thyme to hers. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up while the steak is cooking. And so I'm gonna get 2 meals out of one, y'all. And that steak is ready. Oh yeah. So that one's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out. And put all those onions and peppers on in there with it. Oh, wee. Y'all see that? I'm gonna go ahead and wash this pan out a little bit. See, it doesn't take you long to get up in the kitchen and whip up a good meal. It won't take you long at all. I'm gonna coat the bottom of that pan again. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna get a different utensil in order to flip this bacon. And while that bacon is cooking, this is my bacon fork here. Alright, so you take the back on over here. And I'm going to put these vegetables, put them all up in there together, let them cook out. Wash the dishes as I go. Because child, when it's time to sit down and eat, baby, I don't want to do nothing but I have to clean my plate. So I try to keep everything clean as I go. So in the end, it won't be a total mess. So here's my utensil I'm using because I don't want to mix that fork up. So while those are simmering in the back, let me show you how well this steak turned out. Man, oh man. Y'all, I cannot wait to dig into this steak. Let me take off all that little extra. And let me show y'all. Ooh-wee, Christmas tree. Yeah. So that looks yummy and delicious. And I can't wait for that. You know, you start digging in with that. And I'm just cleaning as I go. I'm gonna turn on the fan a little bit because, you know, I don't want to keep that bacon smell in here. And while I'm cooking in bacon, I'm just giving it a little flavor because I don't have what I normally cook with, and that's turkey wings, turkey necks, and that's ham hock. So she had some bacon. I'm like, okay, well, I'll add a little bacon to it. That's, you know, how my mama cooked it growing up. She added a little bacon to it. So yeah. So now it's about time to add that cabbage in there. And she already washed and prepared the cabbage already. And so I'm just gonna start adding the cabbage in there along with the bacon, giving it that flavor. A little time in there, not much. Just put a little bit on in there. And then I'm gonna put some onions in there, along with some red pepper, some green pepper, and some yellow pepper. Let me wash them off real good. Get my cutting board out and just chop it up a little bit. You don't have to chop it all into little small tiny pieces because it's gonna cook down. But you just chop it on up. That's what I like about the prepaid. I mean the pre-chop. That way you only have to chop it up a little bit. I'll put all of that in there. And then we'll wrap that up in some just a little Ziploc baggie. You can have that for later. And this is my fork for my T-bone. So that T-bone is in there. It's marinating real good. Look at it, y'all. This looks so good and marinated so well with all that garlic and seasonings on there. That looks good. So we'll go ahead and add that to the pot now. Let that cook on up. Add some juice in there. Oh man, that's gonna be so good, y'all. Let me wash my pan real quick. So thank y'all for stopping in and cooking with Lo today. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, y'all are so amazing. Thank y'all so much for being here. And this is the fork for my steak, and this is the fork for my bacon and cabbage. So I'm just gonna tie it on all in there and mix it all together. Oh man, y'all took my stuff. That's gonna be so good. Now what I want to do is I'm gonna put some seasoning into my my cabbage. Give it a nice generous season with the complete. And I'll just add a little seasoning salt to it. Remember to keep y'all blood pressure down. Don't be using all that salt. But you can use as much as black pepper as you want. And that's my thing. I love me some black pepper. So I'm going to fill it up with some black pepper. And I'm going to give it a dash of Sazon. Just a little dash. And then I have some garlic salt in there a little bit. Now I don't use too much of that garlic salt. And then a little saffron mama. So yeah, but that's what I'm using to do that. Then I'm gonna give it a nice, another little stir. Oh man, look how that's looking, y'all. That's looking so good. And I normally put a little olive oil in there, cook it with some olive oil, but that baking grease did the trick this time. So we don't need to add any more oil. We're just gonna let that cook on up real good. We're gonna stir it up and then flip that steak on over. Make sure them holes pop up in them steak. Oh man. We're gonna put those peppers on top of there and let it cook on up with all them good flavors and juices going in. And later on, I'm going to show y'all some other type of seasonings I like to use. But we're going to do that. How's the rice looking? Oh, it's already ready? Oh, okay. So the rice is waiting on us, y'all. And, we took that off the eye. I'm going to put it back on the eye. I know it's not on, but just give it a little warmth. And while this cabbage is cooking down, now I like to use a dash of vinegar and I like to use a dash of hot sauce in my cabbage. And but that's the way I like my cabbage. But you know, everybody don't like theirs the same way, so we're gonna just hold off on that. And yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's looking so good and flavorful. Look at all them colors. That's gonna be so enough good right there, y'all. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit just so that it can start getting cooking a little bit faster. Y'all, I can't wait to see again for that. Ooh wee, look at her. Oh man, oh man. Once you have a little hot sauce, I'm gonna use a little hot sauce on mine once it gets done and ready. And you got the plates and everything ready? Okay. We have us some plates along with some utensils. We have a drink in the freezer getting cold. And as y'all can hear, this one is cooking on up and it's smelling and looking so good. Oh, y'all, that looks so good. I cannot wait to dig on in. Just a minute. Somebody at the door. And then I'm gonna flip this steak on over. Y'all give us a minute. Somebody just came to the door. But, yeah, I just flipped that steak on over. And that is going to be very delicious. Guys, we're going to put those onions and those peppers right on top so they can get some seasonings up in there while they're cooking away. Y'all know we poked the holes in the steak, so and I like to cook with a lot of vegetables. I love me some peppers and onions. I love vegetables. I love fruit and I love vegetables. And that's mostly what I eat on all the time. You know, and like I say, I will have meat a few times a week, but I don't make it my main course in my diet. You know, I would do like the vegetables and stuff like that. Y'all, look at that cabbage. Y'all, this is turning out so good. Man, look at all them flavors. All them peppers and onions. So we're just gonna let that get a little bit softer. I'm gonna put a little lid on there so it can cook on up. Turn it up just a little bit more. And I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be a feast. Got that rice already cooked. It's looking good. Then we have that steak cooking on up in there. With all of those vegetables, all of those peppers and onions in there. Then we have this cabbage. Oh, that cabbage is gonna be something serious. That cabbage looking so good, y'all. Awesome. We're just gonna cook that for a little bit longer. And let me check on those cornbread muffins. They should be just about ready here shortly. Cover that cabbage back up. Yup. They're working on up there. So I'm gonna flip this steak again. Put all those peppers and onions back on the top. Y'all, it's gonna be good. You better start making the plate. I'm gonna keep recording so I can show them the end result. Okay, get you whatever plate you want. What's she up to?
She wanted her picture, that's it.
Aww. Man, you killed her hair. Boy, I was about that looks so good. I was thinking about getting my hair something like that, but
You should, but you don't like the tightness.
yeah, the tightness ain't gonna work for me. But I do need to do something on my head because shine my head. I'm gonna wash these forks because I think I made a mistake and used the fork for the dang on steak. So let me wash them. The Bible says, what's the one on this one? All right. Yep. So we're gonna use this one for the steak, and that steak is done. So we're gonna go ahead and take that on off. Let y'all see how it looked, how it came out. Oh man, that is so delicious, y'all. Just imagine the way it's gonna taste right now. Oh man, we're gonna try to put that right on that plate with all the peppers and onions and everything. Oh man, that's a big old T-bone. Oh no. I thought she gonna be able to eat that whole thing too. Look how that T-bone turned out, y'all. Some T-bone steaks. Ooh, wee! Look at all that juice. Man, it's so juicy, and it's about to be going down. You hear it? So yeah. Let me go ahead and wash this pan. Like I told y'all, I like to wash and clean as I go. So at the end, baby, it won't be nothing to do but wash my plate, child. And y'all, this cabbage is ready. You heard? And it smells and looks so good. Oh my God. We about to have a feast up in here, y'all. Look at all those onions and green peppers and red peppers and all of that seasoning we have pouring all up in the cabbage. It's about to be sure enough good. Yes. So we're gonna turn that off because that's ready to rock and roll. Just look at that, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, wee, that cabbage looks so good and it smells so delicious. And we're about to tear into it. Check those muffins out. Oh, those muffins are ready. Get the oven mitt. We'll put these away. Put those in the Ziploc in a little bit. Let me go ahead on and make this plate for y'all to see what we're working with. I'm only gonna get 1 scoop of rice. You know, I may have some more tomorrow with my, and I just chop it on in there. Look how much rice that 1 little scoop made. But yeah, we give me some cabbage. How it smell, girl?
It smells so delicious.
I'm gonna put my cabbage on in there.
Oh, the cornbread.
Oh yeah, I took it. What happened? Oh God. Oh shit. Oh, this little screw part right here came out. What's in it? Let's tighten that back up after the after it, I'm going to wash it. But after that, after the oven cool off, we're gonna have to put that little screw back in because it came out some kind of way or another. But yeah.
You got butter on it?
We're gonna butter those muffins. We're gonna butter muffins, yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some buttered muffins. And I'm gonna get some of this cabbage. I love me some cabbage, y'all. And this gonna be so good. at one little piece of meat. I may eat it and I may not. It all depends. But yeah. Did you butter the muffins yet?
Yes.
Okay. Mommy. Y'all stay tuned because my daughter about to get her channel up and going. And I might be the first head she put up on there. You never know. But let me show y'all the end results. We have this T-bone steaks. They're so juicy and flavorful. And it's got all that flavor on there. And then we have some jasmine rice along with some cabbage, a little bacon to give that cabbage some flavor because we didn't have anything else to flavor it with at the time. So you have to improvise sometime and work with what you have. And we have a cornbread muffin there. So yeah, we're about to set the table up and we're gonna come right back. And we're gonna have to set it up. Let me take y'all on in there and show y'all. No, don't stop. Hey y'all. Sorry, I made a mistake and hit the button. But yeah, we're about to dig on in and eat this flavorful steak along with some jasmine rice with some cabbage and cornbread muffins. And this is what we're gonna have for lunch today, you guys. So we will, well, I'm gonna try to merge these videos together. And if I can, I don't know if I can or not. But if not, then we'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for joining us. Bye. Oh, we have to wait for 20 more seconds. Bye.
Yep.
Have a great day, everybody. And y'all stay tuned. My daughter, her channel is coming soon as well. And we're gonna, she's gonna have that as a beauty channel. And baby, when she do it up, she be hooking them hairdos up. See y'all later.